So now I'm getting rid of that. And now I just went and I bought chickpea noodles and protein noodles that are gluten free. And
Hmm.
then I'm going to make those and then I'm just going to make my own mac and cheese, without
Yeah,
that powder stuff. So it's a relearning and everything.
it
Uh,
is.
but I'm glad I'm kind of passing that down to them. And they're actually, because my one son, he was eating Honey Nut Cheerios for breakfast because I thought it was better for him and he likes it, but then all this stuff was in it. And so I just can't believe the
So
stuff that
hard.
we're eating. It is super hard.
It's so hard. Yeah,
So
so
we're
so
going
hard.
fresh. We're trying our best to feel better because when you're dealing with all this, like you said, it's a
Mhm.
balancing and we have to help ourselves physically as we're going into these little battles or wars throughout the day.
Yeah. I mean, and think about that. Your gut's tied to your brain.
It
So,
is the
so
mind-body connection.
the better you feel, the better your brain will probably feel. And I mean, I don't know exactly what it is, but I can tell you the last 2 days I felt so much more of a clarity, no
Mm.
brain fog,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and that's good for me, just given my mom's situation. But also it tells me that I must have been really inflamed. Something's not, sitting well with me that I had been eating before, just that buildup. Think of your belly as a fishbowl. The more crap you put into it that it can't have, it's filling up, filling up, filling up until it eventually overflows. And so it's so good that you're doing that. And I love that we are ending on that note because
Yeah.
it's good to end with a positive. It's good to end with something encouraging. Eventually, I will be able to dig out of the snow where we are and we will be able to be outside again. And that's where my exercise comes in. I'm not a gym
Yeah.
person. I don't want to do that. I will, something will ignite in me and I will be able to get myself under control and
I
to
have
be
been
where I want
I
to be.
I have been getting on the treadmill and it's kind of funny because now every time, not every time, but just about every time I get on the treadmill, I think of you because you told me that you had yours without the handles and then you went right off the back. I mean, I just laugh every single time because I hold
Yeah.
on to make
Well,
sure.
my walking pad makes a really good display against the wall. That's where it has been. I've used it one time, maybe twice. Very disappointed in myself. But here's the deal. I brought my rowing machine back in the house. I've only used it
Oh,
once in like 2 weeks, but I did use it
yeah,
once.
yeah.
But I did want to say one last thing. This reminded
Okay.
me. I bought one of those vibration plates. It's a board that you stand on.
Yes, I've seen them.
And I gotta tell you, don't know that it's working anything for weight loss or anything like that, but it helps with my anxiety. And
Does
actually,
it?
oh yeah,
Why, why do you think?
it just feels good, almost like you're shaking it all out. That's the best way I can
Oh,
describe
so a
it.
big body movement kind of thing, like a squeeze or a hug, or,
Yes.
my boys, when they get worked up, they have to wrestle.
Yep. So it must be that type of what's it called? Not proprietary. It's I can't think of the word for when you need that touch, when you need that like deep
Yeah.
contact.
Oh, it's a real thing. Well, it's sensory overload. I don't
Right.
know.
Right.
Yeah. Regulation, when you have to
Can't think of
regulate.
it. It begins with a P. I know it. I just can't think of the word right now, but
Ah,
I love the vibration plate. It's been really, really helpful. My kids have even used it. I think they're just using it because they're like, oh, mom's doing it. This is fun. And to see like
sure.
how much it jiggles their little bellies. But for me, it's actually really helped with when I'm feeling anxious. It just helps get it out and calm me down. And I really like it for that reason.
Well, we can end on this. One of the things that I've really loved about this episode is real life is messy,
Yeah.
but that is where connection lives. And I think that that is just so true.
It is. It definitely is. If you are navigating something heavy right now, you are not alone. We are here. We are in the real, the raw, the in between. One of the most important things I believe we can do on this earth is to let people know they are not alone.
I believe that 100%, and that is why we do what we do here. Remember, there is always purpose in the pain, and there is hope in the journey. And we love you so much from Real Talk with Tina and Ann. Thank you so much for supporting us.
We'll see you next time.